The ultimate guide to world domination.
World War I edition.
Nationalism is pride in one's nation. I am an example for nationalism. America is the only country that should exist. I'll do whatever it takes to fight for my country because America is a land of the free, and the home of the brave, and stands for God.
I'm extending control over this nation or territory, whatever you are.
Oh no.
1, 2.
Why do we have to do this?
We have to do this because we have to have the strongest military force and be forced to use it aggressively to promote our interests.
Yeah, America!
Keep doing them.
Hi, I'm America.
Hi, I'm Britain.
Do you want to have an alliance together?
Sure, but what are the conditions?
You have to help me when I am being attacked, and I have to do the same when you're being attacked. Do you
Sure.
agree?
Shake on it. Cool thing. Okay, so story time.
I'm a soldier.
Me too.
Wow. You know, militarism. It's like, there's good and bad things, right?
Yeah, I can't. It's just so traumatizing.
I know, it really did. But the good thing is, it helped our country be prepared for when we're in battle, and it also led to like nationalism. But like, it was also bad because, you know, like, made other countries like want to do the same things as us, and like
Right. What's with the
copying.
copycats?
Yeah,
right.
like honestly. And
Just
that
jealous.
was a good and bad factor because we're both prepared, and I'd rather just us be prepared, you know? Yeah.
I think it's one of the main factors. And speaking of main, militarism, alliances, imperialism, and nationalism. Those are the 4 main things.
Yep.
What do you have to say about them?
Many things. Like nationalism, like that's good. It helps with militarism because it
As
wants.
you can see right there, that's
Our
a
flag.
key sign of nationalism.
It is like symbols, you know, influences, and you know, if there was like posters they used to put up, right? Propaganda.
I remember them.
Yes, the propaganda that would be like, don't be the ones watching the war, the soldiers. Be the ones who are the soldiers. Be the heroes.
You seem like the type of person to join the army because of propaganda.
Little does she know, I was. And you know, alliances, like we have an alliance with Britain because we're America, you know?
Yeah, I think alliances are really important too. If we wouldn't get that far without them.
Exactly, and it's good because I don't know if we just had us, if we had other countries like helping us along the way, it's almost a guaranteed win.
Maybe it's not about winning. Maybe it's the friends we made along the way. JK.
Or the ones that died along the way.
Oh, rest in peace. Speaking of resting in peace, imperialism.
Ah, yes. America, Britain, all these countries
All
have
the
done a lot of
greats.
imperialism during the years, and it's good for us, but
I want to talk about them.
let's not be rude. But yeah, it's like we just take over and we're just like, what's up?
Such a privileged answer.
But here's the thing, this is what causes war.
Causes war.
Imperialism really, I feel like, in my opinion, it really just like starts it up.
Yeah.
Because you're flooding in, you're taking away someone's territory. I mean, that's bound to start a war, don't you think?
Yeah, I feel like maybe we should chill out, guys. But when I do it, it's fine.
Yeah, when we do it's fine. But if another country were to do it to us, just know.
We're
fighting.
We're pulling out on militarism and alliances and nationalism, and we're gonna be coming back and we're gonna imperialize you instead.
Yep. So don't mess with us, because we are the ones that do the nationalism, the imperialism, the alliances, and the militarism. We're the only ones who can, and the other countries, not allowed.
And also, this is not propaganda.
Not at all.
Not
Totally
at all
not.
propaganda.
This is all facts.
Only facts.
That was amazing. Okay.
Okay. So right now we're talking about trench warfare. This is a picture.
Yeah, let's get into the main key ideas, not just one of the key ideas of these four major things that led to World War I, which was trench warfare. I had to deal with it.
We had to do. Yeah, me too. That's my friend Bert.
Oh my goodness.
Big B right there.
Big B. I've heard of Big. He was a fighter.
Yeah, he was.
He is now
He's a weapon too.
He is a man known for his greatness. But soldiers, they had to live in these trenches, and it was really traumatic.
Soldiers as in us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to live in them.
We had to live, and when we had a fight, we'd get out of no man's land, and we would use deadly weapons like gas or guns.
So how was it like being in trenches?
It was honestly brutal and tragic. I just wanted to go home to my
Your two wife and kids.
And it's just like, life wasn't great. It just wasn't. It was really brutal and traumatic, and there's many casualties, and I didn't like it. Did you?
What I describe this is a 5-star hotel, but it got bombed 5 times. That's
us men in this war can't.
Real men. JK, it was really traumatic, brutal.
Yep, and it just isn't really good. And there's my friend Bert just walked past. If you saw him.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
No, he's actually survived.
I guess we're talking about different birds. Okay, anyways, so like
My other friend Bert.
So how was your Christmas Eve like? How was your Christmas Day? Christmas Eve.
She wants to get into the brutal stuff. This was one of the worst things ever.
I thought
Yes.
Christmas Eve we got like a little break time.
Yeah, but not
music.
home. We weren't able to go home.
Oh.
And all I wanted to do was go home and see my children, but no.
I get to play the trumpet.
Yeah, I mean, that's fun, but I usually hide and cry.
Ooh. I feel like I see your hiding spot, like right there. I think that's you right there.
Don't tell the others.
Ooh, shh.
Only Bert knows. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my. But how was your? Did you like the music they played on Christmas Eve?
Honestly, I don't
It
know.
was a moment of peace, though.
I feel like it was too Christmassy. Without the Christmas trees, it was
It's
lacking.
Christmas. What do you mean too Christmassy? There's no
Like,
such thing as Christmas. Too
You
much
don't
Christmassy.
listen to Christmas music without the trees.
Yeah, there's no trees. It was really just,
Oh,
just
really?
land.
I mean, it would be hard to run across
trenches.
trees. It'd be hard, like, you'd hit a tree with your head.
It was just open land.
Mud, dirt.
It was
Rocks,
We were disgusting.
dead
We were
people.
filthy.
I saw my guy, what was his name?
Bert.
I saw Ronald dead on the ground while I was running back.
Ronald. Oh.
Rest
The
in
shell
peace.
shock I had. Also, a very, very traumatic.
Me and him were like
brutal
this.
thing.
Like, I don't know how else to describe it.
Shell shock is very traumatic and brutal. It's nothing to joke about, but
Yeah, of course. If you look at this picture, there are a lot of trenches.
this is a trench. There were multiple around the land, but this was just one.
I don't know if you can see this.
See
Let me-
Bert right here? See, he had to climb and use his deadly weapon. And this was obviously tragic and brutal because sometimes they'd even jump in. And
He'd had to
fight.
hide from the bullets.
Yeah.
He
It's
had-
kind of hard to because it's very narrow and it's not very good living conditions, I'd say.
Yeah, we had to sleep in that.
Mm-hmm.
People
no
were
showers.
squeezed.
It's just straight dirt, mud, and filth.
And there's
grossiness.
no ceiling too, so imagine the rain.
Imagine the rain. It would flood once in a while too. So.
But
And if it was snowing, flood the snow.
and also dead bodies would fly in there. But we cleaned it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all about it. Okay. We are Russians and we are over it.
We're over it. We're done with this.
We're done.
We're talking about the Russian Revolution because
It's October 1917 and the conditions were awful, honestly.
right. So the Russian Revolution, it started. There was 2 different ones. Do you remember them?
Mm-hmm.
It was the November one, which is also called the Bolshevik Revolution, and the March one.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this so much fun?
No, it's not really.
I know. So as you can see, this is our beautiful flag.
Mhm.
Three colors.
Three colors,
colors.
white, blue, and red. This stands for not poor, which is what we are.
We are dirt poor.
And we're done with this politic stuff. This is what we have
This is
to
what we
eat.
look like. This is what we looked like
This is
before.
what we eat every week.
Donald
You see how
Duck.
thin that
bread
sandwich
is? I know we're white and we don't.
We didn't have silver. He has better than us. We were on those streets.
Right.
We were poor. There was not as much employment. The employment rate went down because they made us Russians give like.
It was. I blame the war. I blame World War One.
Because why did they make us like?
It is. The sun's right in my eye.
No.
Okay, so basically, we were done with this.
Honestly,
Do you want to live like this? Because I don't.
I don't. Us Russians
We don't.
have to deal with this because we're poor and we need new government. I think.
Yeah, so I blame it on Nicholas.
You know who I stand for? Lenin.
Lenin, yeah. So I think Nicholas II is to blame for this, because what the
agree.
what the
hey?
hey?
Oh my.
What the hey?
You know, it was like.
We made sure he advocated, because no way we're gonna live like this.
Yeah, thank God this the November Revolution was led by Vladimir Lenin, and even though it was a group of communists, you know,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
you
wanna
gotta
live
do
like this?
yep, because
We
we
know.
are communists, you know, and we gained supports. We gained support with Lenin because we're peasants, and that's what urban workers and soldiers that were promising peace, land, and bread, but not
The bread.
this bread.
Not this
Thicker,
bread.
please.
At least make it this big.
At least not this. That's this.
At least make it this big, actually.
I want at least.
Do you see this bread? Oh my god. Do you see this bread? At least make it like a loaf of bread.
Like not the sliver part, but
Not-
the one behind
yeah.
there.
I don't know if you can see it, but you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Mickey
And-
Mouse does not stand for this, and neither shall we.
I don't think we should. And
So, do you remember what the Bolsheviks did?
they signed a peace agreement with Germany.
Yeah, and so we were out of the World War One, cause good for us, cause we were actually losing really bad.
Yeah, really bad. It was just not good, and the economic hardship, the food shortages, and the government corruption. Ugh. And
Good.
people were starving, and including us. You see what bread
You see-
we have
oh.
to eat, and we were really mad at the government.
Look
Like,
how
really
sad
mad.
we were. Look how sad we were.
This is
No.
oh.
Oh, it's empty table.
We didn't even have a table. We had roads,
Look
dirt
at-
roads.
ooh. Guys, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Look how sad he is. Oh,
Look at this. Look at
this. Look at this tiny piece of bread. You can't see that. Look at this tiny piece of bread. Look at it.
Look.
Absolutely not.
And you guys just don't understand the economic hardship, food shortages, and the government corruption we had. And
So
these were the main causes of the Russian Revolution.
after it, the Bolsheviks, they set about transforming Russia into the world's first communist nation.
Yep,
Which
which we're
is-
a bunch of commies.
Which is what we are right now.
Because this is the stuff that made us lead to being commies. So
Right.
and
We
there's the huge loss of war made us tired.
we were renamed the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, also known as the Soviet Union. And
Good talk.
Yeah, I think it's pretty important to set the facts straight.
Yeah, and Lenin helped the Bolshevik
I mean-
Revolution.
Yeah, he might have done some bad things, but everyone does some bad things. It's
I
World
support
War
him
I.
with my life.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm patriotic in Russia, so.
this is our country, nationalism. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! So, what was the main cause of it? I think we gotta deep dive into it.
Let's deep dive into
Oh.
the Russian Revolution. So we have our 4 main points. We have militarism, imperialism, alliances, and why we bring up more.
Victor War.
And nationalism.
Oh, you're
if I didn't already
covering
say that.
it.
Oh, so sorry.
Okay. That's our
So
background.
I think nationalism was a big one because people were tired of their country just not winning, and they wanted new government because they loved their country and they just wanted to live good lives, and I feel like that led to the nationalism.
I feel like having the losses of so much people really just hammers in the fact that we're so sick of this.
So sick of it. And I think this also plays a role in militarism because, it led, because people were so tired, they wanted to make a change. And they made this change by joining the military and...
But they died.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Okay, so, but yeah, we were just tired.
We were just really tired, and we had to deal with past wars, which is not good.
Okay, so big figures my guy Lenin, who was the founder of the Russian Communist Party, if you didn't already know, he was a really big part of it. Without
big
him,
part.
this whole thing wouldn't really happen.
It really wouldn't, and he was a very big part of it. And I'm not gonna lie, we needed him.
We really did.
Mm-hmm.
And also, this isn't propaganda.
We don't deal with that bias stuff.
Yeah,
No. We are tired. Good discussion.
Good session. We can go back and talk about Stalin next if you want.
Indeed, we should. So, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Soldier, do you remember that one time when Stalin literally betrayed Trotsky?
Oh yeah, that was really sad.
That was rude.
He lied about when Lenin's funeral was and literally just
that was his
him.
main man.
Framed
Lenin
him.
was his
Lenin and Stalin weren't.
No, I mean Lenin and Trotsky were like this, but Lenin and Stalin weren't as much. He didn't really like him as much because they both. So Trotsky and Stalin both worked for Lenin, right? And after his death, Lenin wanted Trotsky to be in charge, the leader, right? But now Stalin had to literally be in opposition and do this.
He was an op.
He was not. He really was, and
He also publicized disagreements that Trotsky and Lenin had.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
that's actually crazy. And this eventually Stalin and his allies, the war. See what the war does to me, huh? Expelled Trotsky from the Communist Party and exiled him.
He used a lot of different methods. First, he used propaganda. Anything that he did not agree with, he didn't allow. They censored it.
Exactly.
Especially those that they viewed as anti-Marxist or anti-communist.
Because more communists apparently to them.
Yeah, and the government used posters, movies, lectures, a lot of things.
A lot of things to influence other people to join them or get away from those non-communist people.
We'll put some pictures later.
Yeah, we'll be like,
I'm not doing that. I'll
just
just put it on the side. No, I meant I'm not putting it on. They also did some command economy plans, I guess. The 5-year plan.
Yep, the whole 5-year plan, which is these plans set high production goals for industries like mining, railroads, electric plants, and manufacturers.
Which put the country in the first in industrial goods.
Yep.
He also did collectivization. You want to say it for me?
Collectivization. I think we know what we're trying to say.
Yeah, so they forced civilization, which was intended to increase agricultural output from large governments-owned farms, and created private farms instead.
And these farm owners and peasants did not have a choice really at all. They didn't have a choice.
Yeah, my aunt had to get kicked out. She didn't have a choice.
My great aunt
Great aunt.
did. My great aunt. Incredible aunt.
Aunt. Anyways, but through that, it was estimated that the agricultural production would increase by 50%, but it didn't, and Stalin blamed
It actually dropped
down there.
down all the way there.
They blamed it on whatever this is. Well, how do you say that? Kulaks,
Kulaks,
which were
which are
rich
peasants, basically.
peasants. I'm in the Christmas spirit. Oh no, don't do that. Anyways, they also did secret police, and great purges.
Yep, and under his guiding hand, Soviet intelligence forces began to set up intelligence networks in most of the major nations of the world, including Germany, Great Britain, France, Japan, and the USA.
Okay, and then so they also, lastly, they did cultural and ideological control through science, art, and literature. Basically, just blocking everything that they didn't agree with.
Don't forget that religion.
Yeah, religious icons were burned, and a lot of things happened. They were
Yeah.
bad. Anyways, bye.